guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm actually posting pretty soon after my last video for once. If you watched my last video, you would know that my bunnies that I started this channel out with, Mimsy and Obi, have passed away. And if you would like to know more about how that happened, please go watch the previous video because I do not want to get into it again. I don't really like talking about it. Also in my last video at the very end, I briefly introduced my foster rabbit, Dax. AKA Monty is his foster name. His name from his first fosterers was OG for old guy, because they had assumed that he was kind of old, but I really don't think that he's that old. I really honestly think that he's like 2 or 3. That's how he comes off to me. His original foster couldn't care for him anymore, so she gave him back to the rabbit rescue, where they renamed him again to Monty after Monty Python. Once I got him, I was trying to call him Monty, and it just like wasn't working because I just kept wanting to call him Monte Carlo, and I didn't want to like keep saying that, whatever. So I started going through like all kinds of names. Finally narrowed it down to like Odin or Otis. Really was shooting for Odin, but he doesn't have like a strong personality. Like, you know, in Thor's dad, he's like the ruler, you know, and he just didn't fit because he's like super nice and he's super sweet and he's kind of scared. The other day somebody had come into the pet store with one of their dogs. I asked what its name was and they said it was Daxter. So when I got home that night, I looked at him and I kind of thought, Dax. So I'm gonna bring him out right now. All right, so here he is. Oh no, don't do that. He's trying to flail. I'm not gonna drop you. I won't drop you. You're safe, I promise. But you're gonna pull my earring. All right. Okay, long earrings and holding bunnies is not a good combination. Of course, as I said in the previous video, I decided to begin fostering because it was like so quiet in my room. I had no rabbits, nothing in here, and it was just like really lonely. I just thought, you know, fostering would be a good idea because I wasn't sure if I was in the right position to be getting a rabbit since I might be moving. So I signed up to be a foster at my local rabbit rescue. Dax became available. He was found at a construction site covered in oil, and he also had blisters on his feet. They are mostly healed now, but you can still see like the patches of where they were. I don't know if they're still sore or if maybe the hair just doesn't grow back there anymore. It does kind of worry me because I don't know if his hocks are still sore, but I keep blankets on the floor for him, and thankfully he also doesn't pee on blankets, which is awesome. My previous bunnies would always pee on blankets, and yeah. It was such a bummer because I couldn't like make their cage floor look all cute and everything. When I got him, he still had some oil on him. It wasn't as bad as when they first found him. He had a foster caregiver before me, and she gave him a spot bath to get some more of the oil off. So most of it came off, but he still had some on him. I was trying to brush him. He does not like to be brushed, so that was getting kind of difficult. I clipped some of it off because he still had like some mats here and there. I would sort of distract him. I would have him eat while I like took the scissors and cut some of them off. He also did not like that, so that was still difficult to do. I thankfully got the mats off. I did look up a whole bunch of videos on bathing rabbits because I've never done it before, because you shouldn't do it. So please avoid bathing your rabbits if you can. If it's absolutely necessary, like they have oil on them, then it should be okay as long as you exercise all the precautions, watch YouTube videos on how to safely bathe a rabbit, and make sure that you don't ever completely submerge them in water, and you want to make sure that you dry them very well because they can get sick. If your rabbit is not terrified of the blow dryer, you can blow dry them. Thankfully, he actually really liked the blow dryer, so that was pretty easy. So I actually was able to bathe him and get pretty much the rest of the oil off. There was like faint oil still left. So now it's actually been quite a while since I bathed him, and he's all grown out all the oil, and he's all pretty white now. So that's awesome. and he looks gorgeous. Dax is a Californian rabbit, and Californians have dark points. The dark points mean their ears, their little nose, and their feet. Oh, and as well as their tail. Their points actually get darker when they're in cooler temperatures, and in warmer temperatures they are a little bit lighter. So actually when I first got him, he had almost white feet. There was just a hint of gray on his feet when I first got him, and now they've changed. And it's kind of funny because the pattern on his feet almost changed every single day. So I'll notice sometimes they look spotty, sometimes they look striped. With California rabbits also, they have the red eyes, which I thought was kind of weird at first, but I got really used to them and I actually think they're really pretty. A lot of times people freak out with the red eyes and they think that they're scary. So Californian rabbits are actually one of the top abandoned and rejected rabbits. But what people also don't know is that they are also one of the most gentle breed of rabbits. He's actually a really good example of that. He's been really sweet. He's not been aggressive at all. And it took him a little bit to trust me a little more, but that was it. I mean, he's pretty good now. He's not crazy about being held, but he's doing okay. And I'm gonna set him down as soon as this video is done. Of course, I just wanted you guys to see him. I just don't have a whole lot of light in my room at the moment that I could just show you him running around. And I also don't have a table that's in here, so I'm just standing, doing a little video for you guys. And yeah, but he's a cutie. And I went through several thousand names before settling on the name Daxton. Some of me still thinks that there's a better name for him, but I don't know. But I really don't want to go and search through more names and stuff. I'm cool with Dax. I think Dax is fine. And I actually am getting used to it being Dax, and he actually kind of is starting to look more like a Dax every day. So it's working. Okay. I think he's getting a little impatient. Dax is up for adoption, but I am seriously considering adopting him myself. He's not the type of rabbit that I was originally interested in, but his personality is just awesome, and I've kind of fallen in love with him. Look how cute he is. He's a sweetie, and he just loves to be sitting next to you and just being pet. And when he gets used to you, he kind of just will follow you around. He gets really excited whenever I come in the room, and it's kind of cute because it reminds me of Minzy. And his litter box habits are just near perfect. He has had no pee spots outside his litter box, and his poops are 90% in the litter box. So I'm cool with that. Probably the most irritating thing that he'll do is I'll put new hay in his hay rack, and he does not like the hay rack, so he rips all of the hay out of there and makes a mess. He is not very much into toys. He also doesn't chew cardboard boxes, which is kind of cool, because that means I can make him cardboard stuff, and it's gonna last a long time. Also, I got a cottontail cottage, so I'm gonna show you guys that in another video. I actually almost have that one done editing already anyway, but I wanted to introduce him first and let you guys see him. Oh, you are gonna snag my jacket. I'll put him down now. That is all for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and loved seeing Dax. I was waiting a long time actually to show you guys him. I just keep running out of time to record videos for you guys, and I don't have really awesome lighting in my room or anything, so I need to catch daylight. I was actually worried about today because it's a little bit late in the evening and it's raining. Please stay tuned for my next video of the Cottontail Cottage, and also for some more exciting news coming up.